you anything here?
No idea. You tell me.
That's all just gossip.
I'm staying out of it.
That's all just gossip.
I used to say that myself.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I was no big.
Doesn't see that, but I can't help it.
Show me your wares.
Certainly, brother of the ring.
These days.
I can tell you.
It's been a long time.
There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around.
Nothing there.
There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around.
I think I've found something.
What took you so long? Found anything yet?
Yes, I dug up a small bag of gold.
Give it here.
Here you are.
Great, so they're still there. You're not all that useless after all. Okay, listen. I've buried even more, and I want you to get it for me. Let's see. There's an islet in the small lake with the 2 waterfalls. One of my caches should be there. There are 2 more spots where I buried something further up, in the high pastures. One spot is behind the farm up there, and the other one's next to the entrance to the pass by the waterfalls. There are stairs leading down from the fields of the farmer up there to those of the landowner. There's another cache in the hollow where the stairs end. I'll wait for you at the crossroads by the landowner's fields. Don't fail me. You'll regret that, Buster. One less monster around. Oh! Ah! One less monster around.
Nothing to be had there.
One less monster around.
His decision, wasn't
Do you really believe that?
This here is your hut?
Yes.
I've got it
Why?
differently.
Anything wrong with it?
Don't you have any problems with the mercenaries?
As long as I don't interfere with their business, they'll leave me alone too. Moreover, they're good customers, and I pay them to keep an eye on my house when I'm not home.
How to hold a sword.
No idea. You tell me.
Show me your wares.
There isn't much choice, I'm afraid.
There's more, believe me.
Is it really true?
I couldn't get away with that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
You don't have to tell me that.
That's really not my problem.
He thinks it's a big deal, that. There's more, believe me. I couldn't get away with that.
Tell me you didn't know that.
What do we have here? Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who wants to know?
I'm Buster, one of Lee's mercenaries. And you had better be a little nicer to me, or I'll have your hide. All right. What do you want here?
I know Lee.
Everyone knows Lee. That doesn't mean a thing, pal. Right now. You're talking to me. So where are you headed?
That's none of your business.
Nobody talks to me like that, you worm. I think it's time to kick your butt.
Yeah, let him have it. Show him. Go ahead, hit. Not bad.
Well, we'll see the next time. All right, you're the better fighter. What do you want?
I want to find out more about the mercenaries in this region.
I can't tell you much about this region. You'd better ask the farmers. And as for us mercenaries, we have a very simple rule. If you can stand your ground, you're in. I think you're made of the right stuff to be one of us. But you shouldn't let it get to your head that you lucked out during our last fight. There are plenty of guys on the farm who are quite a bit better than I am. Sentenza, for one. He guards the entry to the farm. Whatever you do, don't pick a fight with him.
What about this Sentenza?
He'll try to squeeze some gold out of you when you come to the farm. He does that to all newcomers. And if I were you, I'd pay up. That's what I did back then. And the good thing was that he voted for me afterwards. One good turn deserves another, he said. I lost all my gold in the bargain, but it wasn't much to begin with. And I was glad of it in the end. I once watched him beat up a fellow who had decided not to pay him.
Thanks for the hint.
Indeed. Could it be worth anything to you?
Here you are, 5 gold pieces.
Thanks, man. Looks like I can take a few tonight after all. I won't forget this.
Can you teach me how to fight better?
I might well be able to give you a hint or two.
I agree with you completely.
Things would have turned out different.
Will it ever change?
That was no big deal.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
It was his decision, wasn't
See that? I can't help it.
it? Can't rely on that.
Find me something. I need close combat weapons.
You don't have to tell me that.
That's been known a long time.
What does he know about you?
Is it really true?
Find me something. I need close combat weapons.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
I couldn't get away with that.
Doesn't seem to happen.
Same old thing all over again.
That was up. That was obvious all along.
I used to say that myself.
What with?
I'd have gone about it differently.
Been there, done that.
That's all just gossip.
I'm staying out of it.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You just have to.
That was obvious all along.
I'm staying out of it.
There you are,
I don't know
finally.
who to believe these
I've
days.
been waiting for you.
What happened?
The drinking contest is finally over.
Who won?
This time, Randolph has won. Rookar must have been having a bad day.
His decision.
Oh, well, I hope that was the last time.
That was obvious all
I don't
along.
want that kind of to do in my house ever again. Remember that.
I couldn't care less.
Wait a minute. Hangover?
No, I feel fine, really. It finally worked this time. Thanks again for your money. Here, take it back. Looks like Rookar won't be getting up anytime soon.
Can't rely on that.
You seem to have bitten off more than you can chew.
Here's your money, and not one word more.
Tell me that.
Gone about it differently.
I've got no time for things like that.
That's nothing.
Can't rely on that.
You have to feel sorry for them.
That will never change.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
That was no big deal.
Nobody wants to know.
Is it really true?
Been there, done that.
Hey! Who are you anyway?
That's none of your business. If I wanted to tell you who I am, I'd have done it already. Got it?
How are things?
So. Those mercenaries aren't much help, really. I had expected them to have a little more guts, at least. But they're just a bunch of braggarts and loudmouths, if you ask me. So what about those things I buried? Have you found them yet?
No, not all of them.
Then hurry up, will you? It can't be all that difficult.
What was your business with the mercenaries?
I already told you I'm looking for this fellow in red armor. But the idiots here have no idea what I'm talking about.
I take it you're looking for someone named Dexter?
Damn it, how would I know the fellow's name?
I know where you can find him.
Really? Tell me.
Not far from here. He seems to be the leader of an evil gang of bandits.
Ha! Yup, that's him. I knew the old landlubber'd hold up here somewhere. Now, all I need to do is scour all the hideouts and rat holes around here. I'll find that bastard. Don't need your help for that.
What are you doing here?
I'm preparing for battle.
Why?
Lately, the farmers have had more and more problems with field raiders. A few of them even managed to get themselves eaten. Fat Onar didn't exactly find that amusing. None of us got our pay for a week, and it was more or less my fault. Now Lee wants me to wipe out the creature's nest by myself. And the other boys have already made bets on whether I'll survive.
Are you a good fighter?
I'm fair with a sword, but with a bow, I'm very good. Why do you ask?
Where's the nest?
In the middle of the field here, in the big rock.
We could attack that nest together.
You want to help me? Why?
I want to join you.
Oh, so that's the way it is. You want to prove how good you are. All right. Let's attack the beast together.
Let's attack the nest.
Right now? Or do you need to equip yourself first? You could go back to the farm first.
There's no time like the present.
Good. Then let's see what you got. One less monster around. One less monster around. One less monster around. So, this is where they drag the dead farmers. Disgusting. The filthy things should all be wiped out now. Let's go back.
Wait a minute. What about our agreement?
Are you kidding? You didn't do anything for it.
I think your hide could do with another tanning. I don't like having my leg pulled.
Don't make me cry.
Where do you think you're going?
How would that be any concern of yours?
Then I'll have to explain it to you carefully.
And now for the fun part. Don't stop now. Let that be a lesson to him.
Not even any gold. I think I'll take your weapon. I think now you know who you're dealing with. What do you want?
And? How are things?
Not many people come this way, but up to now, every one of them has paid my toll. Except you.
You can't rely on that.
I'm not touching that.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Listen to the wrong people. He never would have thought of that himself.
Had to happen sooner or later.
That's no secret.
Is it really true?
I'm still
I'm not telling you anything new.
You didn't get that from me.
Hey, where you think you're going?
To the house, of course.
Owner pays us not to let guys like you in here.
I want to talk to Lee.
What do you want from him?
Dad, I can't help. Nobody will learn anything from me.
Don't say you didn't know that.
He and I go way back.
You're a pal of Lee's? I don't believe a word. But go on in. He doesn't recognize you. You'll know it.
Don't tell me you didn't.
Lee's in the right wing. Don't even think about wandering around anywhere else.
Go on like this forever.
If he doesn't see that, I'm not telling you anything new.
Who the devil let you in here? What are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
What makes you think that?
Gorn told me it was you who brought down the barrier.
Yes, that was me, all right.
I never would have thought that a man could survive something like that. What brings you here? You aren't here without a reason.
I absolutely must talk to the paladins in town. Can you help me get to them?
What's your business with the paladins?
That's a long story.
I've got time.
Zardoz sent me on a mission. He wants me to obtain a powerful amulet, the Eye of Innos.
So you're still allied to that necromancer. I see. And the Paladins have this amulet?
As far as I know, yes.
I can help you get to the Paladins, but first you need to become one of us.
How can you help me get to the Paladins?
Trust me, I've got a plan. I think you're the right man for it. I'll take you to the Paladins, and you'll do me a favor, but first, join us.
Gorn told you about me? What happened to him?
You remember him, don't you?
Sure.
He got caught by the Paladins and was sent back to the Valley of Mines with a penal convoy. If the road to the Valley of Mines wasn't plastered with Paladins and Orcs, I'd have sent a couple of the boys already to free him. But the way things are, there's no point. Poor devil.
What exactly are you doing here?
Quite simple. I'm gonna see to it that we all get off this island. Onar hired us to defend his farm, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. But our reward is more than just our pay. By helping the farmers, we cut the city off from its provisions. And the less the Paladins have to eat, the sooner they'll listen when I finally make them an offer of peace.
What is your offer going to look like?
Essentially, it will be about our pardons and free passage to the mainland. You'll learn more when the time comes.
You just have to listen.